The 100-year mystery solved, what NASA found at the edge of our solar system. For more than a century, humanity has stared into the night sky and asked the same question: what lies beyond the boundaries of our known world? Generations of scientists, dreamers, and explorers have gazed at the stars, wondering whether the edge of our solar system marked an ending or the beginning of something far greater. For decades, this mystery remained unsolved. Telescopes could only see so far. The vast darkness beyond the planets seemed silent and unreachable. Yet humanity refused to stop searching. Spacecraft were launched across unimaginable distances, carrying our hopes into the unknown. Then came a discovery that captured the attention of the world. At the farthest reaches of our solar system, where sunlight grows faint and the familiar influence of our sun begins to weaken, NASA's deep space missions gathered data unlike anything seen before. Instruments detected strange cosmic activity, unexpected energy patterns, and evidence that the boundary between our solar system and interstellar space was far more complex than scientists once believed. What they found challenged old assumptions. The edge of our solar system was not a simple line. It was a dynamic frontier, a region where powerful forces from distant stars interact with the protective bubble created by our sun. This invisible shield, stretching billions of miles into space, acts as a guardian against dangerous cosmic radiation traveling through the galaxy. The discovery revealed that our solar system is not isolated. It is connected to a much larger cosmic environment. Streams of energetic particles flow through space, carrying information from distant regions of the Milky Way. Every measurement collected by these spacecraft opened a new chapter in humanity's understanding of the universe. Perhaps the most remarkable lesson was not what was found, but what it represented. The journey took decades. Some of the scientists who helped begin the mission never lived to see its results. Yet their vision continued through the work of future generations. Their determination reminds us that great discoveries often require patience, courage, and faith in the pursuit of knowledge. As humanity continues to explore deeper into space, one truth becomes clear. Every mystery solved reveals an even greater mystery waiting beyond it. The edge of our solar system is not the end of the story. It is only the doorway to a much larger universe, filled with wonders we have yet to imagine. And somewhere in that vast cosmic ocean, new discoveries are already waiting for those brave enough to keep searching. Humanity's century-long curiosity. For over 100 years, people have wondered what exists beyond the boundaries of our solar system, driving generations of scientific exploration and discovery. For more than a century, humanity has carried a deep and unshakable curiosity about what exists beyond the boundaries of our solar system. From the earliest astronomers who first mapped the night sky with primitive tools to modern scientists using powerful space telescopes, the desire to understand the unknown has never faded. Each generation inherited unanswered questions from the last, building upon their knowledge and expanding the limits of what we know. Even before the space age began, philosophers and thinkers speculated about worlds beyond our own, imagining what might lie in the vast darkness between stars. When space exploration finally became possible, that curiosity transformed into action. Governments, scientists, and engineers collaborated to design missions capable of traveling farther than anything humanity had ever built. Spacecraft like Voyager carried messages from Earth, symbolizing our hope to connect with the unknown. Despite the immense distance and technological challenges, the motivation remained the same: to discover whether our solar system is truly unique or part of a much larger cosmic story. This enduring curiosity continues to inspire new generations of researchers who look at the stars not with fear, but with wonder and determination. It keeps pushing humanity forward, always further. NASA's historic deep space discovery. NASA's spacecraft gathered unprecedented data at the edge of the solar system, revealing unexpected cosmic activity and energy patterns. NASA's historic deep space discovery came from spacecraft that traveled farther than any human-made object before them, reaching the distant boundary where the sun's influence begins to weaken. At this extreme frontier, instruments began sending back data that surprised scientists and reshaped long-held assumptions. Instead of a calm and empty region, the edge of the solar system showed signs of intense and complex activity. Sensors detected unusual fluctuations in charged particles, shifting magnetic fields, and energy patterns that did not match earlier predictions. These readings suggested that the boundary is not a fixed wall, but a constantly changing environment influenced by both our sun and the wider galaxy. Scientists carefully analyzed the incoming information and realized that this region behaves like a dynamic transition zone rather than a simple outer limit. The spacecraft also recorded variations in cosmic rays, showing how interstellar forces interact with the protective bubble surrounding our solar system. This discovery was significant because it revealed that space beyond our planetary system is far more active and structured than previously imagined. Each new dataset added another piece to the puzzle, helping researchers understand how our solar system moves through and interacts with the Milky Way's broader environment and unknown cosmic forces. Beyond the solar system's protective shield, scientists discovered that the boundary of our solar system is a vast protective bubble that helps shield us from harmful cosmic radiation traveling through the galaxy. The discovery of the solar system's protective shield changed the way scientists understand our place in the galaxy. Instead of a simple boundary marking the end of the sun's influence, researchers found a vast, invisible structure surrounding our entire planetary system. This region acts like a natural barrier, formed by the solar wind, a constant stream of charged particles emitted by the sun, that pushes outward in all directions. As this solar wind travels farther into space, it eventually meets the interstellar medium, a region filled with particles and radiation coming from distant stars. At this meeting point, a complex interaction occurs, creating a protective bubble that surrounds everything from the planets to the farthest edges of the solar system. This shield helps reduce the amount of harmful cosmic radiation that enters our cosmic neighborhood, making life on Earth possible. Without it, Earth would be exposed to far more intense radiation from the galaxy, which could affect both biological life and technological system. Scientists studying this region discovered that it is not static, but constantly changing, influenced by solar activity and galactic forces. This dynamic shield shows that our solar system is not isolated but actively engaged with the universe, protected yet connected at the same time always. Connection to the greater universe. The findings showed that our solar system is not isolated but interacts constantly with forces, particles, and energy from interstellar space. One of the most profound revelations from NASA's deep space exploration is the understanding that our solar system is not an isolated island drifting in empty space, but rather a living part of a much larger cosmic environment. As spacecraft moved beyond the outer planets and into interstellar space, they began detecting subtle but continuous interactions between the sun's influence and the wider galaxy. Streams of high-energy particles from distant stars were observed flowing through regions once thought to be completely empty, showing that space is far from silent or inactive. These particles carry information about distant supernovae, star formations, and energetic cosmic events occurring thousands of light-years away. The data also revealed that magnetic fields from both our sun and the Milky Way intertwine and shift, creating a complex network of forces that shape the movement of matter across vast distances. This means that our solar system is constantly exchanging energy and material with the surrounding galaxy, even at its farthest edges. Such discoveries have reshaped scientific understanding, proving that we are part of a dynamic and interconnected universe. Every measurement confirms that what happens beyond our solar system can influence what happens within it, in subtle but important ways. Every discovery leads to new mysteries. The exploration of the solar system's edge demonstrated that solving one mystery often opens the door to even greater questions about the universe. Perhaps the most important lesson from the exploration of the solar system's edge is that every answered question leads directly to even deeper mysteries. When scientists first sent spacecraft beyond the planets, the goal was simple: to understand where our solar system ends and what lies beyond it. Yet as data returned, it became clear that there is no clean ending, no visible boundary that separates inside from outside. Instead, there is a vast transition zone filled with changing forces, invisible interactions, and constant motion. Each new measurement brought clarity, but also introduced new puzzles. Why do particle levels shift so dramatically in certain regions? What causes sudden changes in magnetic alignment? How do distant galactic forces shape the environment around our sun in ways we are only beginning to detect? These questions do not diminish the discoveries, they expand them. They show that exploration is not about reaching a final answer, but about continuously refining our understanding of reality. Scientists now realize that the more deeply we look into space, the more complex it becomes. This ongoing process of discovery fuels future missions, inspires new technology, and challenges human imagination. In the vastness of the universe, every solution is simply the beginning of another unknown waiting to be explored further.